Hey guys, ready for part 3 of this review. Sorry this is taking me so long to upload these, but just to be safe, and the internet, I'm not liking uploading 4 parts at the same time when it slows my internet down and therefore causing it to crash. So I'm therefore just going to do these and just upload them one at a time and see how things go. Okay? The next match. Christian defeated Randy Orton to win the World Heavyweight Championship in a good match. And, of course, stipulation was put on that if Orton got DQ'd or the referee made a bad call, then Christian would win the title anyway. Guess what? That fucking happened. Christian won by DQ. Let's get to find out how. Christian plays mind games to begin with by getting a chair into the ring, just threatening Orton to smack him in the head with it. Fantastic way to start this match. Christian then slaps Orton, and Orton gets a right hand onto Christian for his troubles. Orton throws and beats down Christian in the corner and hits a back body drop. Orton then stepping on the face, following by a knee to the face. Christian fights back with some right hands, Irish whip into the corner, but Orton springs back immediately with a clothesline. Hard impact. Christian throws Orton to the outside, but Orton rolls back into the ring as Christian at the same time does a flying crossbody over the top rope. Fucking painful. And then Orton goes back out, allowing Orton to get more offense. Christian is then thrown to the steel steps. Put back in the ring, Christian set up for a hangman DDT. Christian reverses it into a hot shot. Christian then goes to the top rope, hits his spinning elbow, covers, and Orton kicks out at 1. Not a good way to start this match, is it? Christian then steps on Orton's face and slaps him in the corner. Irish whip with a chop block to the jaw, covers for 2. Christian beats down the head, but Orton gets back up and hits the right hands. But Christian gets back and puts Orton into the ropes and then jumps on his back, pressing the feet into the back while the ropes doing their trick on the throat. Good stuff. Slap by Christian on the outside, cover, but Orton kicks out at 2. Christian then wrenches the head. They went ahead on the knee, but Orton fights back out. And then Irish whip by Christian, goes for a clothesline, but misses. Orton rolls through and gets 2. Orton then rolls into a spine buster by Christian. Love the double-edged spine buster. Christian covers for 2. Frustration is starting to build for Christian. Cole is saying at this moment in time that Christian can't get himself disqualified or he will not win the championship. Cole, you're doing a good job tonight. Seriously, I'm actually quite impressed. Christian lines up for the Empritia. Orton counters into a backdrop. Christian then counters that. Orton goes for an RKO. And he counters that as well. Orton then runs at Christian. Orton then eats boot. Christian then goes for a dropkick. Orton then counters that into a jackknife cover for 2. Good stuff. Luther's pressed by Orton. Orton then hangs Christian up for the hangman DDT. Christian counters. Christian gets ready to go for his corner springboard splash move. And then Orton out of nowhere jumps in the air, drop kick to the ribs. Brilliant move. Loved that. And he covers, but that gets 2. How did that get 2? Unbelievable. Christian then hits Orton on the apron, goes back to the top rope. Orton hits him down. Lines up for a superplex, but then Christian fights out and then hits a headbutt from the top rope. Lovely move. Cover but gets 2. Orton then goes for the RKO. Christian counters for the unpretty position. Orton then counters that. Orton does his clotheslines as usual. Then an uppercut. Then goes for another RKO. Christian counters it, then hits the unprettier. We all think this is over. Covers. 1, 2, and Orton somehow kicks out. Unbelievable. Christian then lines up for a spear. Orton then dodges. Christian goes shoulder first into the steel post. Orton picks him up and then does that lovely sky-high neck breaker. Love that move. Covers. 1, 2. Christian kicks out of this one. Amazing. Orton lines up for a punt. But Christian goes out for a clothesline and misses. Orton hits his power slam, which again, Cole says is a scoop slam. First real bad thing you've done tonight, Cole. So, that's for you. That's then followed up by a hangman DDT. Orton does his Viper taunt, lining up for an RKO. Christian goes into the corner, cowering, begging for Orton to get away. And then, well, Christian does something I don't think I've ever seen in ring in a match anyway. Spits in Orton's face. Orton then goes ballistic, punches the crap out of Christian. Referee pulls him off him to stop the disqualification. Christian then goads him to just unleash the frustration. Orton then gives in, whacks him in the balls with a low blow. Ref rings the bell. That is the end of the match. Christian is your new World Heavyweight Champion. And the thing is, just when the replay is showing the spitting incident, Orton snaps. Beats the crap out of Christian behind the Spanish announce table, whacks him in the head with the TV monitor, gets on the announce table, hits the RKO, walks away, goes back for another, hits a second RKO, and he's got the most demonic looking face. But the crowd are going completely fucking mental. So they'll probably be staying as a face for some time. Very good athletic match. Many near falls, great counters and moves, actually. A drop kick that was fantastic. This match lacked the psychology that the concussion from the capital punishment match gave. But the frustration that both men really, really wanted the win, and the fact that Christian just kept goading a disqualification, just told a really good story that the psychology can also do. Christian winning by DQ, I felt, was unexpected, because I thought Christian would actually win clean, but then again, that's just me. I felt it was the right thing to do, though. Christian deserved to win. It was the right thing. It reinforces Christian's heel character, and to be honest, it keeps feud alive, knowing Sheamus can get involved. I know Daniel Bryan can get involved, and if Daniel Bryan can get involved, you can put Cody Rhodes into the picture as well. Hell, Wade Barrett could also get involved. SummerSlam Battle Royal, or a SummerSlam match, followed by Night of Champions, cash in by Daniel Bryan, then maybe a 6-man Hell in a Cell at Hell in a Cell. I'm up for that. But still, despite these good things, I felt this match it felt like a repeat of their previous matches. For the most part, because it felt like it was the same moves, same counters. Even though there were some differences, I just felt that this was just the same as the other two. Now, you guys might disagree with me, but I just don't feel, this was worth it. But still, that took something off the rating. But it was a good, entertaining match, though. Nothing more than that, though. It was great for what it was. Better than the Capital Punishment one, because that was quite slow. But still, 3.5 stars. Yeah, 3.5. I'm being generous again, I know, but still. Yeah. Then finally, this might take me 2 parts to do, because there's a lot of notes here. I'll see what I can do. Because the main event, CM Punk versus John Cena. And guess what? I'm not even going to tell the result of this one until we reach the end. Because if you're watching this and you haven't seen this pay-per-view or haven't read the spoilers, I don't want to spoil it for you. Here we go. The crowd is extremely hot for this. The Punk is getting cheered like nothing I've ever seen before. Cena is being booed out of the building. And this is just going to be epic. And guys, I'll remind you, I didn't predict anyone because I wanted a good match. I didn't want to be burdened with the frustration of knowing Punk will lose or Cena winning or Punk getting screwed or something like that. I didn't want to get frustrated. So the prediction, good idea. And also, props to Cole for mentioning Bruno Sammartino's name on air. You do a good commentary job in this match. Anyway, the match starts off quite slow with a lot of wrenches and headlocks. Nothing really to write home about. It's all stop-start, really, as the crowd still going crazy knowing that these two are in the ring. Punk then tries to get Cena into a scissor hold, but Cena counters him to an armbar, changing the position to an up to upright, keeping that focus on that arm. Trip into a shoulder block by Cena. The boos are ringing out, though. Shoulder block again, whip counter by Punk, who flies in with a few great arm drags, followed by a headlock. Cole was referencing many title moments in Chicago. Many moments that Punk was there in WrestleMania 22 for him. And he brings up the Montreal screw job. Cole's doing a fantastic... He's just highlighting how important this is to the company. Referencing the history. And the fact is, referencing the screw job, you're thinking in your mind, screw job got mentioned. Maybe it'll happen tonight. I don't know. Punk then fights back with a shoulder block. Mocks Cena with "You Can't See Me." Cena dodges, whip with the whip, and sets up the FU. Punk counters, sets up a GTS, but Cena then counters it. Punk then kicks Cena down and punches him into the corner. Punk's then whipped into the other corner and hits a bulldog. Hold on. Hits a bulldog. Covers, but Cena gets, and basically, Punk is whipped in the corner by Cena. Cena hits a bulldog. Covers. Punk gets out quickly before a 1 count is even made. Amazing. Punk goes again in a headlock. Punk hits back with a backdrop and covers, and Cena kicks out at 2. Ripped by Punk. Into the corner, kicks him in the gut and hits a fisherman Cena hits a fisherman fucking suplex! Yes! He's not using the stupid 5 moves of doom! He's actually doing something different! And he covers and only gets 2. Cena goes for the FU. And then Punk counters. Plants Cena with a lovely DDT. Covers, but Cena kicks out at 2. Knees by Punk and I trip into the corner. Cena dodges and Punk goes into the post. Both men are down. Punk is then pulled out by counters. Punk comes back with a clothesline. Covers and Cena kicks out at 2. Punk again wraps a headlock around the neck. Cena fights out and runs at Punk in the corner and eats boot. Punk then hits a cross body, but doesn't fully connect it. Goes for the cover anyway and gets 2. Cena's holding his knee because the knee hit the impact of most of that cross body. Punk then tries to suplex Cena, but Cena overpowers him, suplexes Punk to the outside. Cena puts Punk back into the ring, covers, gets 2. Cena then hits a nice suplex, which actually kind of goes at an angle. It looks like an angle slam at one point, which is actually quite cool. Where am I? Oh, I've lost now. No, actually, I've completely misquoted this. First of all, Punk then tries to suplex Cena off the outside. Cena overpowers him, suplexes Punk to the outside. It looks painful. Cena puts Punk back in the ring, covers, and gets 2. So it's a nice suplex and an elbow drop. Yeah, a big angled slam slide suplex plus a big elbow drop. Good use of more moves, Cena. Gotta give you applause for that. Covers and gets 2. Good showing of different moves I've already mentioned. Good to show that he's using variety. I love that. Cena sets up Punk for a front power slam, but Punk gets out. But Cena immediately goes to the FU. It's a swinging front power slam instead because of the angle they're at. Covers, but again gets 2. God! Cena's getting frustrated here, hitting Punk with some boxing jabs, but Punk fights back. The fans are chanting their arse off here with a yay, boos. It's so massive. It's so epic. So you know. Cena counters an Irish whip and locks Punk in an abdominal stretch. When was the last time you did an abdominal stretch, Cena? Gotta keep clapping you. You're doing good. Okay. Punk then fights out and hits a hip toss with some great cheers. Double clothesline puts both men down. Cena then gets up, hits his shoulder blocks. Punk counters the protoplex and gets a roll up for 2. Cena, though, is right back on the attack. Punk misses the knee, and then Cena hits the protoplex, much to the chagrin and the annoyance of the antagonism of the Chicago crowd. Cena doesn't want to do the You Can't See Me because the crowd won't give 2 shits, but he does it anyway. The minute he goes down for the You Can't See Me, Punk knees him in the head, and the crowd go crazy. Good to see. Ha ha ha. Punk then pushes Cena out of the ring, then does a suicide dive onto the outside. Oh, it's so good. So good. Punk breaks the count and throws Cena back in the ring. Punk goes to the apron, goes for a springboard crossbody, but misses. Cena then again goes for the 5-knuckle shuffle and connects it. Punk is lined up for the FU. It looks like it connects, but Punk lands on his ass, which is amazing counter. Amazing counter. Punk then gets up, whacks Cena in the head, followed by a scissors sweep, and then covers again, but Cena kicks out at 2 again. Punk then goes for the GTS, but Cena counters into a gut-wrench suplex, covers, but Punk kicks out! Amazing! So many near falls here. I'm on the edge of my seat thinking, oh my god, come on, Punk. Yeah, I supported Punk even though I had my prediction as neutral. That's me for you. Cena then looks annoyed. The pressure's getting to him. Even the commentators are mentioning that. Cena lines up another FU. Punk counters and knees Cena into the ropes. Punk lines up another knee right into the jaw. Then gets a bulldog. Punk goes to the top rope. Cena is up. Hits a clothesline. 1, 2, and somehow Cena kicks out. I thought that was it. I thought Punk had it right there. Ugh. Unbelievable. Literally, on that bombshell, I'm going to have to do another part to fit the rest of this match in. It's so exciting. And if you want to hear more, stay tuned for a part 4. See ya.